Good morning. So today I am teaching my first cycling class. I'm teaching my first cycling class. I'm excited. And honestly, I'm excited. There's nothing else to be said. So I bought some strobe lights. Hold up. Let me look like somebody. I'm just excited. I'm excited because I've been wanting to try this for a few years. And the fact that it just presented itself to me is exciting. I'm excited. So I got my little playlist. I put together a couple routines. And I almost got caught up in the hype of having to do like different little movements. And then I realized old school cycling was just cycling. So we're going to have some basic cycling in there. But I'm excited. I'm excited. It's lit. All right. It is happening. I'm on my way, headed to the facility. I feel pumped up. I'm excited. I want to set the camera up because I don't know. I'm feeling like this year I really want to record my memories. Like I really want to make sure I lock in on recording memories and just reminding myself, because mind you, I didn't get to practice any of this. I didn't get to, I don't know, like I wrote it out in my mind and I saw myself doing it. I saw I don't know if they would call it choreography for spin, but I saw the choreography. I heard the music. Like this, I believe, is going to be one of the ways that the Lord shows me that you're capable. You were born ready, and I believe it. Not me screaming. All of y'all know me. My name is Yasmin. Nice to meet you. I don't know you. You don't know me? No. That's why I said my name. I'm talking to you. So for this first one, I chose Eye of the Tiger because I was being extra for the first song. So we're going to warm up with that. Set your resistance. Yeah, there it is. With the beat. Please don't stop the music. Get what you got now. Don't get loose. You never had. We're all in this together. No need to go down. Drop that one, let me go. Let it go, for you know you gon' hit the flow. Yeah. Rock to the beat when I'm high. The walk in the club is fine. The bride, going to big like I live in the Taj Mahal. And I don't get in the flies and glide. All right, so let's talk about it. The first cycling class was a success. They took a survey after class from all the ladies that showed up and took the class. And it just had basic questions like, how was it? Would they recommend it? They had to give me a rating, 1 through 5. And I got 5s all the way across the board from all the ladies, including the ladies that I didn't know. So that was a plus. I ended up asking, like, what is something that you would like for me to improve on? It was my first class. They knew that. And it was my first time ever doing cycling like that in general. So they knew that. But the only thing that I was told was eye contact. And now you know me. I ain't scared to look you in your eyes and be loud and all that stuff. So I was like, eye contact. And in my head, I'm like, no, I was looking at y'all. Tell me why I look back at my footage and, thank the Lord, a true athlete always looks at their game footage. But I look back at the video and I was like, no way I looked down that much. And I had an iPad. Oh, no. A red spot. I had never seen nothing like that. He had to die. But I had an iPad. So I'm sitting there in the video. I was looking at the iPad, like looking at the plan that I had listed out. And I'm like, yo, was I really that nervous? Was I really that nervous? But thank the Lord, it all went well. You know the second class won't be like the first, because one thing that I did realize is I have the natural ability to flow. And in me trying to over prepare myself, who on a motorcycle? So what I did was I assigned movements to every song by the second. And that's what I had on the iPad in front of me. So while the music was playing, instead of me just going with it and knowing what I wanted to do next, I just kept looking at the assignment and delivering it and speaking. Of course, I was talking and stuff during the class, but I was like, oh, girl. But I'm glad that it happened that way, because that encouraged me to not do that again. I will not be doing that again. I am a great flower. I will not be doing that again. Okay. But yeah, so in all honesty, considering the fact that I have my whole life ahead of me and there's plenty time to grow, and like this isn't a race. There is no end all be all with this. This is just life, right? I would grade myself on that first class. I would give myself I'm not going to lie, I would give myself a 75. I would give myself a C. And the reason why I would give myself a C is because when I looked at the video and I saw, although I did deliver, I feel like I wasn't true to myself by over preparing. And that is why I would take away massive points. I overthought. And a C is a passing grade. I did well, but I overthought. And connecting with people and stuff like that is very important to me. So for me to see myself looking down at that screen so many times, oh no. Points deducted. We will not be going back to that. But yeah, man, the class went well. Apparently the girls loved it. I got compliments and stuff after. Everyone was saying I did a good job, and the surveys showed that I did a good job as well. So yeah, first cycling class down in the book.